Welcome back, everybody, to MLG Anaheim 2013. We have a huge matchup coming to you very shortly, and as you see on your screen, we have a special guest here in the booth with me. It's none other than the David Vonderhaar, Game Design Director on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. David, how are you doing?
Man, it's so good to be back in this chair with you. It's just like we haven't left at all.
Yeah, well, you know what? We did get one cast together in Germany at Gamescom, prior to the game being released, but now here we are on the stage in Anaheim. Fast forward a few months, and, did you ever think that you would see a crowd this big on Black Ops 2 coming to spectate competitive Call of Duty?
Look how far we've come since those days in Gamescom, right? You and I setting up, introducing the podcasting feature to the world. Here we are now. Fast forward half a year, maybe a little bit further, and what a great scene, what a great group of people. Everybody I've met on the floor has been so awesome. Give a shout out to yourself, gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies, you guys have been so good to us. Really appreciate it.
Oh, big round of applause to those fans up here in the booth. I'm clapping for you because everybody that's shown up here it's been an amazing crowd as you see all the posters out there. And look at the big "Do You Believe" vVv sign. So David, we're about to cast vVv versus Prophecy. Now vVv was my team to watch coming into this tournament, but they're about to go up against a formidable foe. It's a European squad called Prophecy. They're touted as one of the top 2 or 3 squads in Europe, and they've made the trip all the way across the pond to compete here at MLG Anaheim. They went undefeated in the open bracket, and now they're about to face off against vVv in winter bracket round 1 of this championship bracket. And this should be an amazing match, David. But why don't you tell me a little bit more about what you're seeing here at the venue, the experience? I mean, what are you kind of into when you come in, walk in through MLG Anaheim?
I did not necessarily expect sort of the sheer volume of just people who have come. I've asked a lot of people, did you hear? Are you here for spectating? Are you playing? What are you doing? And a lot of people are like, I just came to watch. And I'm thinking, finally, we're getting somewhere with that. This is really important to us, as you very well know. Here we are. We had a chance to, shoutcast this, broadcast this out to all the people at home, but also in this auditorium here behind us. It's such a great scene. Yeah, no, it's been awesome. We've watched it grow. It's been a joy for me to watch it grow, and it feels like a lot of the features that were put into the game to support this were there for a reason, and it's showing here in Anaheim. So here we go. Without further ado, we have this vVv versus Prophecy game. So you actually get to experience doing this on the stage for the first time. Essentially, you put the features in the game, but now you get to actually play with them a little bit. You see vVv there on your screen. That's Sharp on the far left, Goonjar in the middle, and there you have Realize to his right, and then Theory on the end for vVv, and Papa Realize in the back is the coach. So that's actually Realize's dad standing behind him. He's an awesome dude. Really great guy to have here on our scene. Who are you going to jump on board with here, Hastro, and tell us all about him?
Well, we're going to jump on board with Theory here for vVv, and this is Hardpoint Raid, map number 1, winter bracket round 1 here in the championship bracket, and there you see vVv making an early push into that hardpoint zone. They're spawning red side right now, and vVv picking up a couple kills there in the feed. Prophecy contesting right now. It's going to be Excellence with the M8, but he goes down. So vVv getting some early control here. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, so we're just about 30 seconds into the round. vVv with all the points on the board. Prophecy now trying to catch back up.
After all this time, I still really enjoy watching Hardpoint Raid. I love the pushes, I love the action. You don't see a lot of players just hanging back. Everyone wants to get involved.
Yeah, and you see Prophecy now actually coming back and regaining the lead. So Prophecy, again, our European team. You have Gunchi, Jake, Swanee, and Excellence coming all the way over from Europe, and they're trying to give vVv a run for their money right now. So vVv now still with that lead. I'm going to jump on board with Prophecy. It's going to be Jake, and Jake is spawning here in the middle of the map. He's going to be trying to get over to the kitchen side because this hard point is coming it's about to rotate. At 8 minutes and 50 seconds, that is now rotated into the kitchen. That's going to be the second hard point, and you see Prophecy already in great position here to score some points.
I'm really enjoying this weekend, Hastro, sort of seeing some variety of the guns. I'm seeing LMGs come out. I'm seeing a lot of MMSs come out. I'm seeing some things I haven't seen yet. I think the rule changes, doing some interesting things for the variety of the game, and it's been pretty, for us as game makers, this is a very difficult one to deal with, but I think watching that happen here, I think it turns out pretty good.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this is I think my 5th Call of Duty game to be played competitively, and I've never seen more variety with the weapons and the classes that get pulled out here in competition. I've seen, like you said, LMGs come into play with dual band snipers. You see quite a few different SMGs get pulled out, quite a few different ARs. The assault shield came into play in a big way earlier in one of our matches in Search and Destroy, and it worked. It actually worked against Complexity. It was Icon's Conquer who used an assault shield strategy on standoff search and destroy, and it just worked beautifully. But here in this current game right now, vVv has extended their lead quite a bit now. We're going to jump on board with Theory, who's challenging the garage side. Now the garage hardpoint just spawned up, and Prophecy has great control of it. So look for Prophecy to come back here. Gunshi with a nice shot. He's on a 3-kill spree for Prophecy. Spots Goonjar here. Can he pick up the kill? Taking some pop shots around that corner, and now you see Gunshi just trying to thwart off any vVv players trying to make a push for that garage. Big shot out of Gunshi right there. Now Gunshi is one of those pros from Europe who's been around for a long time doing work right here, Vaughn.
Absolutely tearing it up on a 6-kill streak right now and still going strong. I've never seen this players just sort of pivot, anchor, position, on a hunt, know where everybody is. It's constantly impressive for us as game makers to watch the game get played at this kind of pro level.
Yeah, now Gunshi's on a 6-kill spree, and you know, that's awesome. You can see it right there in the right-hand column of your screen. The upper right picture-in-picture, you see that Swanee is on the objective. If you're just tuning into competitive Call of Duty for the first time, we're in Codcaster mode here at MLG Anaheim, and you can get all the information you need in the list of players on the top right of your screen. You see Gunshi managing to get another kill. He went on a 7-kill spree there, Vaughn, before he got taken out.
Running some fairly high-level score streaks, a lot of patience, a lot of, I think Gunshi's got a lot of confidence that he can rack those up. Lots of score being handed out in this game. Wow, very nice kill.
Yeah, big nice shot out of Gunshi right there. He's playing like a man on a mission here versus vVv. The Europeans definitely want to make a statement here in the United States, coming all the way over. There's been a long history, a long rivalry between the two continents, and lots of camaraderie also. You know, it's great to see those guys over here. All the players welcome and embrace them, but still, when it comes down to getting in the game and competing, everybody wants to win. You see Gunshi getting taken out, and now vVv in control of that hard point at the basketball court. We're going to jump on board with Theory.
Now, I don't know much about this vVv team, but they seem to be holding their own so far. But, you know, what do you think this prediction looks like for this team against this very good Prophecy team?
Yeah, you know, it's a very, very tough one to call, Vaughn, but I've called it at the very beginning of MLG Anaheim in our basically our pre-event show. I called vVv as my team to watch. This is the team that is very explosive. They can set it off at any point. They really do have a shot at winning this event, but so does Prophecy. I mean, they're one of Europe's finest. And we're on board with Theory here. And Theory was my guy who's a playmaker. He's very aggressive. He's a very aggressive player, and if he heats up, you have to watch out. Right now, he's on a 5-kill spree. He's inside the hard point. Make that 6 for Theory, picking up a nice kill right there. He's got all of his streaks locked and loaded. All
streaks right there. 125 being inside of that zone and picking up kills left and right. Sitting on all those score streaks are going to come out and probably help them kind of lock this up a little bit.
Yeah, and we'll stay on board with Theory at the moment as he's just doing so much work for vVv. They have a 124 and counting to 84 lead, so they're up by almost 50 points here, Vaughn, and that's so crucial midway through the game. And you see a great Simtex coming out of him as well. Theory's awareness is just on point right now. You can tell that he knows exactly where those Prophecy players are going to be coming at him from. And you see now that the new hardpoint has spawned in the ring. So this is the original first hardpoint. We're back on the rotation. Sharp calling in a big lightning strike for vVv right there, picking up 3 Prophecy players. And Prophecy thought that they had it all locked up right there in that ring, but nope, 1 score streak comes in, changes that. Great use of score streaks by Sharp.
Cannot tell a lie. I have a soft spot in my heart for this Prophecy team, having gone to the European finals, made many trips over to Europe, learning about their player base, learning about what they like. It's hard to not root for Prophecy, but they're going to have to really kind of play a lot better than what they're doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Right now, vVv certainly in control. They're up by about 50 points, like I said before, a little bit more than that now. Sharp on a 2-kill spree. He's inside the hard point. Why don't we take a look at the scoreboard and see who the high hand is for vVv. It looks like their whole team is doing extremely well. Theory, Realize, and Sharp all in the 20s in kill totals right now. They're all doing objective work as well. Goonjar 15 and 14 also to supplement that. He just picked up 2 in the kill feed, and all these Prophecy players are just going down in the kill feed.
That's a full team of positive players versus a team of not positive players, and you can feel that impact inside the game at that point.
Yeah, and now you see Sharp here still on your screen. I'm actually going to take this team score off. Now Sharp here is one of those players. He's a national champion. He's won plenty of tournaments. This guy Sharp, a 2009 national championship Call of Duty 4. He's been around the scene for a long time. Still has many years ahead of him. Still a very young player. But Sharp is a new addition to vVv, and he's just been an amazing competitor in Call of Duty esports for so many years, and he's going to continue to do that. As you see here, Sharp trying to lock down this garage hardpoint as it's about to rotate over, and now you see Prophecy actually climbing back into this game just a little bit. They're still going to have to do a lot of work to break into this garage. This is such a crucial zone here. The garage hardpoint is a place where you can really rack up a lot of points.
They took me offline there for a second to make me look pretty, which I think is pretty funny.
That's impossible. Not achievable.
Super contested action going on right here in this garage hardpoint. What do you think about the bigger hardpoints versus the smaller hardpoints?
You know, I like the variety of hardpoints, especially on Raid. If you ask any of these professional players here competing at Anaheim what their favorite map is to play hardpoint on, I'm pretty sure 80 to 90% of them would say Raid is their favorite map.
It's not Hijacked?
No, it's not Hijack, yeah. We don't play Hijack here in the competitive rule set, but you know, you have maps like Raid, Standoff, I mean, you have Slums. Those are the maps that you're going to see the players typically choosing to play in the veto system, but you know, this Raid map is just so nice. But some of the larger hardpoint zones like the garage, it mixes up. It's a nice variety as opposed to something like the kitchen where it's a very small confined spot.
Can't even tell you how often this topic was debated, argued, what kind of fistfights resulted as we debated sort of what's the best position, how big is too big, where to go with it, and then on a per map basis, you know, is it adding, is it taking away, and what does it all mean? These things are really important to competitive players, and they're really important to us too as developers.
Yeah, and I think a map like Raid is just so beautifully laid out. I mean, players here love to play it. vVv starting to run away with this one here on Raid. They're very comfortable on this map. 228 to 145. There's only about 75 more points possible here, so it looks like vVv actually has already wrapped this one up mathematically. Theory still with some score streaks to go, popping some shots off with that B-23R, and now he realizes it's going to get a big two-piece right here with that Hellstorm.
Very ugly.
Yep, and vVv, only 8 more seconds needed for them to win this. It is being contested here by Gunshi, but Gunshi gets taken out. Theory just on fire right now, cannot be stopped. Finally, they shut him down, and he's going to go ahead and call in more score streaks. He actually earned his sentry gun there as well. So the carnage just being laid out by Theory right now is just unbelievable.
That rain it pours analogy is one that I think about when these teams sort of get ahead mathematically, what happens shortly after that. And you got to wonder if it takes kind of the steam out of the sails of the opposing team going into the next match.
Absolutely, yeah. But there you go. That's going to wrap it up. vVv takes that one 250 to 152. Very convincing victory. On your final kill cam, it's going to be Gunjar of vVv with the M8.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yep. First firing that sucker. Had some help from his teammate Sharp. And they did a great job, 37 and 18 with 23 defends.
That's pretty much what my score looks like.
For vVv's Theory. I'd like to see that sometime, actually. I'd like to see you go down and compete.
How dare you, sir?
Well, maybe we can catch you online sometime for a couple of games. But David, we're going to bring Golden Boy back up here to cast around. But
I'm so glad I got a chance to hang out with you just one last time, going around the rodeo.
Yeah,
what a great couple of months it's been for competitive Call of Duty.
It's been something definitely special to me, and I really appreciate all your hard work in the studio. Everybody over there at the Treyarch team.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Big shout out to those guys in Anaheim. Give Vonderhaar a round of applause for helping us out and making these events possible. It's been an amazing experience for us here at MLG. So, David, without further ado, I'll let you get out of here. Enjoy the games down there on the front row.
Don't forget to write.
All right. I won't, man.
We used to be friends.
We still are. We still are. It's just harder to get a hold of you these days.
I know.
All right.
Have your people call my people.
Okay. Okay, it's like that. All right, Vaughn, take care, man. Have a great event here in Anaheim. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be back with game number 2. We'll be back really quickly after this quick commercial.